Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all to my channel. Today, let us discuss the revision of the stamp duty applicable to the Indian Stamp Act through Indian Stamp Tamil Nadu Amendment Act 2023. Tamil Nadu government has passed this amendment. Through this amendment, the stamp duty to various instruments for about 26 types of instruments stamp duty have been revised or hiked. So, with effect from 3/5/2024, this Amendment Act came into force. So, with effect from this date, this amendment date, this implementation date, 3/5/2024, all documents, whether it's an affidavit, agreement, or cancellation, or power of attorney, all the documents should carry the required stamps as prescribed in the Amendment Act. So the consequence is that supposing you have not affixed the required stamp duty, then the document will not be acceptable in evidence. So supposing the stamp duty, if the document does not bear the required stamp papers, and if you produce the same paper in the court of law, that will not be acceptable. Moreover, if the document is produced before any other public officer or public authorities, even to the notary public, if the stamp duty, if it does not cover the required stamp duty, you should not attest the document or should not accept the document. Otherwise, it will if you accept or admit or attest the document, it will amount to violation of this act. So, as per the act, you may see there are 22 revisions, that 26 divisions that I will upload. In this regard, the registration department has also sent a letter to various sub-register office and various to the government authorities, intimating the revision of the stamps and through that letter they have requested the concerned authorities to see that the documents or agreement bears the required stamps as required under the Amendment Act. So, what is the consequence? Supposing you have not affixed the required stamp duty as per the Act, and you have affixed only the lesser stamp duty, the consequence is that such type of document is not admissible in court of law. Supposing a dispute arises, suppose you made an agreement with another party and you have a dispute with your other party, and you wanted to file a case in the court of law, and you produce this document. In that case, the court will not accept your document. The court will not admit your document as a document, and as this document, as per the Evidence Act, the document which does not bear the required stamp duty or stamp paper is not admissible in the court of law. So the court may not accept your paper document, and the court may direct you to pay the penalty or to comply all the penal provisions to get the document to be admitted in the court of law. So this is the consequences. So normally, till date, whenever there is a name change is there, where spelling mistake is there in your certificate, school certificate, or if you do not have any birth certificate, you may normally approach a notary public to get a affidavit or a document. So all these documents, if it is an affidavit for the name change, or loss of document, loss of certificate, or for proof of income proof certificate, you have to affix 200 rupees stamp paper, and the affidavit has to be typed into 400 rupees stamp paper. Similarly, if you want to make an agreement, for example, sale agreement or any other agreement, any employment agreement, all the previous agreement, previously we have to pay only 20 rupees stamp paper. You have to pay only 20 rupees stamp duty, so it was typed in 20 rupees stamp paper. Now, all agreements has to be typed in 200 rupees stamp paper. This is the two major documents. Like that, adoption deed previously there was the 1,200 rupees. Now it has been increased as 1,000 rupees, and cancellation of the document, it has been revised from 50 to 1,000 rupees. And power of attorney, previously for family members only 1,000 rupees. 100 rupees was there, the stamp duty. Now it has been increased as 1,000 rupees. Non-family member is concerned, now we have to pay 1% of the market value. That is really high. Supposing you are giving a power to a non-member to sell the property, now you will have to pay 1% of the market value as the stamp duty for the power of attorney. In addition, regarding the power of attorney is concerned, it has to be registered, and you will have to, in addition to this stamp duty, you should also bear what is called as the registration charges. That is separate. Now, what I am discussing right now is only about the stamp duty. So, whenever you go for a registration, the registrar will demand you some amount as registration charges besides the stamp duty. So, stamp duty is a document which is to be paid through stamp paper or through online method to the government. In addition to that, you should also bear some charges or registration charges if you are go for registration. So that is separate. So that is in addition to the stamp duty. So I will give a detailed in this regard. The government, the registration department has sent a letter to the all the sub-register office and also to the public authorities, requesting, intimating about this revision, and also they requested them to see that the stamp papers contain the required stamp papers. So, in case if the document comes for attestation to a notary or to any public officer, through this letter they have been requested to see that the particular document bears the required stamp duty. Otherwise, they were asked not to admit the document, not to execute the document, not to attest the document. So, if any document comes to the notary without the required stamp paper, then it is advisable to the notary not to attest the same and ask the parties to bring it in a required stamp paper. Otherwise, it may amount to violation of this act. So, regarding the exact revision, you can see what is the site in the government website or registration or register website, including the website called as http://think-stamp duty that it is readily available. You can also view the paper revision in the government gazette, and the changes or revisions notified in the government's letter. I will share through this video that also you can peruse. So I hope this video will be useful to you. You may watch my channel. There are two channels. One is Razyak Sattam Arivom, which is in Tamil, and Razyak Law TV is an English channel. You may watch my channel and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you. Goodbye.